my name is Benjamin Turner from WMF, and I would like to introduce you to the new WMF Espresso. It is a traditional machine where we eliminated all those steps which are room for failure, like grinding and tamping and so on. And this is all those manual steps causes that every espresso is tasting a little bit different, and we always want to have the perfect espresso. That's why we included the grinders into the machine. We can see here that there are two bean hoppers inside, and they are grinding through these grinders directly into the portafilter. The bean hoppers are air cooled, so that we are always having the best bean quality inside. Then we have two different portafilters. We have a double one and a single one. And the portafilters are having different dimensions of the sieve inside. The machine is recognizing which of the portafilters is inside. Now you see the single portafilter, and there's the number one in the display. That's why we're having one ristretto, one espresso, and one lungo to choose at the moment. When we put in the second portafilter, the big one, there's a number two in the display, and we have two ristretto, two espresso, or two lungo. And we named the lungo latte macchiato because we are using it for latte macchiato, and this helps the people. You don't have to think about, for latte macchiato, what do I have to choose? We named the perfect espresso for latte macchiato. We just name latte macchiato. So when we do to cappuccino, we take the big portafilter, and starting. In the meantime, we can heat up our cups by a steam jet, just because this one is heated, but often they are stable, for example, so they are not hot enough, and for best coffee quality you need hot cups, so we can heat them up by the steam jet. The machine grinded and was tempering, always with the right pressure, always in the right dimension, so we can secure always the best quality. In the meantime, we're looking for the second part of the cappuccino, which is the milk. For milk foaming, there are two different options. Either we're doing the traditional way. We have a manual steamer here, where you can steam it up for trained people. On the other side, there's the auto steamer, especially for untrained people, and if you also want to secure always the same milk foam quality. We just fill up a jug half full with milk, start the foaming process by choosing a milk foam. We have three different milk foams. It's a standard foam, a fine foam, and a super fine foam. Always also, like on the coffee side, for helping the staff, they don't have to think about for cappuccino, do I use a standard or a fine foam? We just name them like the drinks. For example, if I want to do some latte art, I choose the latte art foam. Then a machine, which has a temperature sensor inside, knows when to put air into it, when to stop the air, and when to stop rolling. And when to stop the whole process, you'll see. So this now, I choose the latte art foam. The latte art foam is a very fluid foam where we can do some paintings in there. So you see it's very fluid, it's almost like milk. So what's left is still a little bit cleaning. So, and then we just put some milk foam in there, and you see it always looks like a nice handcrafted cappuccino. Or if you have people doing this the first time, you can just pour it in the middle, and you see it's still getting very nice. So in the machine there are also some different options to secure the quality, like we are tracking the brewing time all time, and if there are some really big difference, really big difference, the machine tells us to change the grinding degree, for example. So, in the end, that's, I think, the most important features of the machine, which we were very proud of to present to you today. Thank you.